This year, exec as discussed in our laptop policy is going to be that the secretary, parliamentarian, as well as PR representatives are allowed to have their laptops. We ask that everyone else does put it away and just pays attention very carefully. Also, just because this is the first meeting of the semester, we do follow Robert's rules, kind of an abbreviated version, but this isn't a learning experience for everyone or a refreshing experience if you've been on USG before, so we are going to take it very lax for the first couple of meetings. And so with that, we're going to start with attendance. And we ask that whenever your name is called, just stand up, introduce yourself, say your name, year, and major so we can get to know faces with names. Secretary Mueller?
All right, so we're going to start. Is my microphone on? Should I push the button?
Push a button.
Okay. All right, so we're going to start. That's a lot louder now. But we're going to start with Representative Begat.
President voting. What else do I have to say?
Name, year, and major.
As you said, my name is Gary Begat. I'm a senior. I'm a biology and psychology double major.
Representative Han.
Hi, President voting. My name is Amy Han. I'm a junior nutritional biology major.
Representative Wang.
Hi, President voting. My name is Shane Bo Wang, double major in political science and economics, junior.
Representative Matthews. Representative In.
President voting.
Introduce yourself and your major and your.
Biochemistry major, and I'm a arts and science representative.
All right. Representative Mikowski.
President voting. I'm a junior political science economics major.
Also, let me know if I'm saying your name correctly. Representative Owapudi. All right. Okay. Representative Rudensick.
Anthony Rudensick, sophomore, political science and history.
Representative Smith. Representative Dorbeck.
Hi, I'm Melina Dorbeck, and I'm a second year sophomore biology major.
Representative Lee. Representative Hoffman.
President voting. I'm Emily Huffman. I'm a sophomore. I'm a punch.
You're actually a senior.
Senior, sorry.
Representative Lupton.
I'm a fifth year engineering physics with a concentration in electrical engineering.
Representative Cummins.
Fourth year chemical engineering student, Stephen Cummins.
Representative Zoltan.
Hi, I'm Katie. I'm a junior chemical engineering student.
Representative Renard.
President voting. I'm Case Renard. I'm a sophomore chemical engineer major. There we go.
Representative Shillow.
I'm Peter Shillow, chemical engineering, third year. President voting.
Representative Beckett. Representative Fernandez.
President voting. My name is Matt Fernandez. I'm a mechanical engineer and business manager.
Representative McCachran.
President voting. I'm Emily McCarran, and I'm a junior biomedical engineering major.
Representative Irizarry.
President voting. I'm Elizabeth Irizarry, and I'm a junior management and constitution marketing major.
Representative Iannitti.
President voting. I'm a senior accounting major.
Representative Lutz. Representative Hong.
President voting. I'm a fourth year nursing student.
Representative Brown.
President, my name is Andrew Brown. I'm a sophomore chemistry, economics, and psychology major.
Representative Thompson.
Hi, I'm Skylar Thompson. I'm a junior computer engineer.
see. Treasurer Shaw. Treasurer Moser.
My name is Peggy Moser. I'm a senior biology major. Yeah. Oh, president.
Parliamentarian Brubaker.
President, my name is Doug Brubaker. I'm a second year applied math major.
Speaker Pulaski.
I'm Allie Pulaski. I'm a senior nutritional biochemistry and metabolism major.
Me. I'm Kevin Muller. I'm a rising sophomore, or I am a sophomore now, actually, so I don't need to say that anymore. But I'm a second year nutrition major. Moving on. Vice President Maloney.
I'm Kelly Maloney. I'm a senior cognitive science and evolution biology double major.
What are you vice president of?
I'm the vice president of information technology.
Thanks.
It's awesome.
All right. Representative Bell. Or, sorry, Vice President Bell.
Thank you. Vice President of Public Relations. I'm a third year electrical engineering and electrical engineering minor.
Vice President Hamilton.
Hello, everyone. President Bowden. I'm the other Jared. That would be Jared Bell. I'm Jared Hamilton. I'm a senior economics major. Is that it?
That's pretty much it.
Oh, I'm the vice president of academic affairs. So come to me if you're complaining about professors.
Vice President Downey.
President Voting. I'm the Vice President of Finance. I'm another chemical engineering major, but senior. And minor in material science and engineering.
Vice President Agarwal.
President in voting. Hello, everyone. I'm David Agarwal, the Vice President of Student Life, and I'm a junior biochemistry major.
President Nguyen.
Hello, my name is Mintry Nguyen. I am your president, and I am a senior biology and psychology double major.
Excellent.
Do we have any guests with us this evening? You can stand up and go ahead. We'll go around the room. You can say your names and introduce yourself.
I am Amanda Brown. I am the correspondent for the Observer covering this General Assembly meeting. I am a junior double major in cognitive science and psychology with a minor in art history.
And I'm Sarah McCormick. I'm a second year history and education major, and I'm just here for fun.
Anyone else? Oh.
And I'm Will Weatherston. I'm a freshman. I'm running to represent Tyler. And I'm an electrical engineer.
Yes.
Hi, I'm a sophomore. My name is Mai Sadala, and I wish to be an at-large representative.
Representative Bagat.
Motion to introduce Colleen.
Oh, yes. Colleen, would you please introduce yourself? I mean, as always, we have our fabulous Media Vision people as well as Observer correspondents. Introduce yourselves to them. They'll be here in and out throughout the year, so there'll be some familiar faces.
Colleen Berger Williamson. I'm a 21st year veteran of USG. Before you were all bored, that's kind of scary. I was a communication theater arts major and then a master's degree in college student personnel. So, and like I said, this is my, actually started my 22nd year. So, kind of loving it.
Yeah, one of our goals for the year is just to make sure that you can all put a name to a face. So when we get to May, you aren't saying, who is Representative Smith? So with that, we'll move into our pledge. And the flag is over here this year. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, we'll now move into committee reports with the Executive Committee, President Nguyen.
Welcome back, everybody. I hope the first 2 days of class hasn't really strained anybody out yet because there's still a long, long time to go. But it is my last year, so I'm excited for that. I hope that you guys have a really good summer. I know that for the executive board, most of us were here on campus, so we just dug right into the work and did a lot of stuff, and I'm really excited to have them come up here and tell you what they've been working on. But as you may have known, we had two very major events for USG the past weekend. That would be the Student Activities Fair as well as the Welcome Back Dance. But also this year we decided to have a SATCO as well in conjunction with Bon Appetit, so a partnership collaborative program. I know a lot of you were there. I know a lot of you also helped and contributed to making the event possible. So I want to make sure that I recognize you guys, because if you guys weren't there, I think it would have taken so much longer to have things happen. If you could, please stand if I call your name and be recognized, because I think it's definitely worth it. Elena Dorbeck, Andrew Brown, Anthony Redensick, Dennis Matthews, Emily Hoffman, Gary Bagat, Buki. Yes, stay standing, please. Keith Lupton, Jalen Atashelu. That's what I said. Matt Fernandez. Thank you. Can everyone please give him a round of applause? Thank you guys so much for helping us out. Secondly, though, I think we should thank the people who helped plan and coordinate them. And these people with the Student Activities Fair would be your VP of Finance, Colin Downey, as well as Peggy Moser, who is your treasurer for the SAF Student Activities Fair. They did a lot of work over the summer. They had to coordinate with a lot of people and tables and chairs and whatnot. So thank you guys, as well as Jared and Jazel, who is not here with us today, but she had other commitments, who helped with the Welcome Back Dance, and Peggy with SATCO once more. So thank you to those executive board members. Okay, so along with just programming in period, the executive board worked on a lot of things just to try and reach out to the representatives from last year. I know you guys probably had a slew of emails from us telling you, put your names down on the contact sheet, tell us when your availabilities are to meet up for these committees that working on, Welcome Back Dance or whatever. So we also worked on other kind of things that were kind of later in previous years. We decided to get new USG t-shirts this year so that you guys may proudly wear them throughout the entire year, represent your constituents as well as who you are, and make sure that people know that you are their representatives. If you do want to pick up those red t-shirts, they are in the USG office. Check with Jared Bell, your VP of PR, and make sure that he knows that you've grabbed one. Other than that, this is a very big year for us. As you guys know, last year, a lot of things happened. We just started the planning for the University Center. The Climate Action Plan is happening, as well as the planning for the Performing Arts Center. I know I've already appointed people to those certain committees, and we will put those up on the website so you guys know who's representing you for those certain selection committees or planning committees. So with that, I hope that we make sure that our voices are heard this year and that you represent your constituents well, because it will be a very defining year for all of us. A lot of planning going on and a lot of new things happening. So I'm open to points.
Any points for President Nguyen?
Also, please look for our retreat, which is September 11th. So mark that on your calendars and make sure not to have anything else. Yes, Colleen.
Well, I just would like to say thank you for your leadership this summer. He was the glue that tied the line, or whatever. So thank you very much.
Any other points for the speaker? Thank you, President Nguyen. Vice President Agarwal.
Whew. After 3 years of being in this organization, it's the first time I'm actually giving an official board report, so I'm really excited. Never got to do that last year, but here we go. It's so nice to see everyone back and looking fabulous, and I can always see in your face you're ready to just go out there and start making this campus an amazing place. And we'll have fun doing it. So as Mintry said, we did a lot this summer. Some of the things that I worked on was the resource guide portion of the student activities guide, and I also worked on some safety related projects over the summer. one of which is a presentation that I'm working on with Dr. Kenny and Officer Mark, the crossing guard that we see every day who keeps us safe and is just so much fun to talk to. Doing presentations for first-year students, just basically kind of taking safety from a different angle, something that you would not hear from orientation, but talking more about community and how this is different from college life, is different from your high school life. Dr. Kenny prepared a really great presentation for that. So we're going to start doing those presentations within the coming weeks. There are dates listed there. I just want to point out that the commuter presentation is not this Friday anymore, so you can change that. The date has not been selected for the new rescheduling has not been done yet, but I'll let you guys know when that is. If you could just promote this program to your to any freshmen that you know, it'll be great. We're providing ice cream, so to get them to come. And another presentation, well, not a presentation, is the Campus Safety Fair. This is an annual fair that is done. This time it's going to be done in the quad as opposed to twing. It should be a lot of fun. I've heard it. There's going to be a dunk tank there. I don't know who's being dunked yet, but that'll be fun to see. It's going to be right on the quad on September 7th. USG will be contributing by running a cotton candy stand. So for that, I'm not going to ask now, but I'll send an email asking for a couple of representatives to kind of volunteer to do shifts on the cotton candy stand. The fair is from 11 a.m. to 2. I was thinking of doing 6 shifts of half an hour each. That's only going to be 6 representatives, and I assure you it'll be a lot of fun. There's going to be kettle corn there, some lemonade. GSS is doing lemonade or something, but encourage people to come out to that too because it will be very informative. Last but not least, just talking about the committee in general, we'll be working on a lot of things. As you know, student life has a wide range of just all the different things that we can do on this campus. Mintry mentioned some of them relating to the University Center and the temple. Other than that, you know this is an open door policy with the Student Life Committee. We're meeting, you can see there, Thursday, 6 p.m. in the USG office. First meeting is this Thursday, following Thursday, September 2nd. And please, invite your friends. Anybody who wants to speak out may come to this meeting. And I'm looking forward to hearing your concerns and to working on them. Open to points. Yes.
Just want to say thank you for remembering the commuter students for presentations. Actually, it's a great time for them because we're actually doing an event for them that day.
Excellent.
Representative Lupton.
Yeah, I was just curious, what inspired us working with Dr. Kenny to create the event program? What exactly is the event and why did we?
This is actually Dr. Kenny and Officer Mark reached out to me. They really wanted to do it. They do a lot of talking. They're good friends, and they talked about how really orienting the freshmen in a different way, and they talked a lot about community. And Officer Mark stands there and he sees everything. He sees everything that's going on in this campus. He's like, I think of him as our guardian, our angel of this campus. And so he came to me with Dr. Kenny saying, is there a way you can help us reach out to the first year students?
If I could add on to that, this was also a USG initiative last year as well with the Student Life Committee to meet up with the Chief of Police and asking them, how do we get students to know their community officers and how do we get them to make them accountable for their job and their work? It became an issue last year in which community officers who were hired for the specific community were not actually doing anything and were not being community, creating a community during that time that were instead playing on computers. So that's how it's about.
And there is incredible support from this. We've been working on this since probably May or June and gathering support from various offices, student affairs, housing and residence life. They all know about it somehow, and they've been very supportive. So we're going to go push it and see how many freshmen we can just kind of get to understand, college life and, understand what it means to be part of the CASE community.
Any other points for our speaker? Thank you, VP Agarwal. Vice President Downey.
First, like to reiterate the points made by President Wynn about the events this past weekend, how well they went, and how it could not have happened with all the volunteers, especially the organized chaos that was the events on Saturday. It went really well, I thought. We reached out to a lot of people. For the first time that I can remember, we ran out of student activities guides, handing them out to students. So that was big. I'm really actually kind of proud of that. And thank everyone for helping out with that again. I'm going to try not to reiterate everything in my board report, but I would like to touch on just a couple things. This summer, what I worked on, the first committee, actually just a advisory committee to finance, the Finance Advisory Council, was formed. It's now 13 members drawn from student groups with varying levels of experience and different group types. And they are there in a strictly informal fashion, although we will be writing legislation to make them a little more formal. But they don't have formal meetings. What they do, they advise me and the Finance Committee on all of our policies and procedures for the student groups to kind of make them a little more user-friendly and kind of bring us down to more of a grassroots level, help us connect to students a lot better. And it's already been received very well, I think, by students. And coming off of that, one of my projects that I worked on now is coming to fruition, is the rolling funding forms that are going online in, I think, a few weeks if we can get on schedule. We're just in the last stages of debugging them and making sure they're very user-friendly, so I'm actually pretty proud of that too. The other things, two projects that I'm really excited about that are coming up are the debit card cash advance, which will be for student groups to use instead of a lot of cash that they have to put up front, so students don't have to use their own money. I've been working with accounts with that, and we're hoping to see a limited trial by this November with full implementation by next semester. The second thing is a email notification from Yoast, which may not sound big, but for students waiting 4 weeks for a check for $500, it's kind of important, and it's being received very well. I want to get one last plug in. We have the last student treasurer and president meeting this Thursday in the USG office at 11:30. I know not everyone can make it who's been there. Please try to get the word out, tell people. Emails, reminders have been going out, but I know some people lose emails, that kind of thing. So if you have someone ask you, that's the last meeting. If they can't make it, email me. I am open to points.
Do you have a committee meeting time, VP?
Oh, I do actually. This Friday at 12:30, we'll be having our first finance committee meeting. We'll be kind of just introducing everyone on the committee, since we actually do have a large number of at-large reps that come, and I'm trying to encourage that and go after that this year. I'm trying to fill the room, actually, get as many student leaders as I can to come in and see how the whole process works, make it as transparent as possible. So tell your friends, it's a lot of fun. Good, so I'm excited. Any other points?
President Wynn?
Is the speaker aware that I got stung by a bee in a lip at your student activities fair? I would like to enforce a no bee policy.
Is President Wynn aware that he told the Vice President of Finance that he was actually immune to bee stings at one point? And so I didn't know
We can entertain a motion
this.
for that during new business. if you'd like.
Sorry.
Any other points? Thank you, Vice President Downey.
Thank you.
Treasurer Moser, do you have an update?
Yeah, just really quick, disbursements have started coming in, and Dave and I are working on them. Welcome to points.
Any points for the treasurer? Okay. Vice President Hamilton.
All right. Hello, everyone. I hope you had a good summer. I know I did, washing dishes. I guess a few things that I forgot to mention on my board report are that I was also involved with the International Student Orientation and welcoming roughly 110 or so international students, some exchange, some transfer, most first-year students. And I gotta say, I was very impressed with these incoming students. And I'm looking forward to great things. I wouldn't be surprised if a few freshman people or freshman members, representatives that are elected are international students, or some of the other caucuses that have vacancies. I guess what I talked to them about was getting involved on campus. Mintry and I really sold USG to them, so that's why I'd be really shocked if we don't have any international students at all, which is, it's a great thing in increasing diversity here, and I'm looking forward to see that. The other thing is, I guess be looking in the future about sort of unifying iClickers, or whatever the various names of the products are,
in terms of like sort of federalizing or unifying the use of them. I've been told that the physics and the biology department use different kinds, and well, no one wants to spend more money on an iClicker that immediately depreciates after you open it. So we'll try to get all one kind. I guess I'm open to questions now.
Committee time? VP Hamilton, have you set a committee time?
Oh, it's somewhere, let's see. Probably the first meeting will be September 1st, unless there's nothing urgent to bring up, in which case it would be September 8th. We're still determining the time period, but it will definitely be between 6 and 8 p.m. on that Wednesday.
Any other points? Representative Fernandez?
I don't know if the speaker is aware, but the physics department changed the iClickers.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll claim credit for that.
Any other points for our speaker?
All right, thank you.
Okay. Vice President Bell.
Hey everybody, I'd like to thank everybody who helped out with the activities fair, and welcome back, Dance Again. That was a great hit. If you haven't gotten a shirt, see me in the office sometime or just let me know afterwards. A lot of you haven't, which brings me to my 2 points. My office hours will be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11:30 to 12:30, and my first committee will be next Tuesday before GA, 6 to 7 in the USG office. That'll be open to change after people tell me their schedules, etc. But that's just where it's currently scheduled. If you haven't gotten a mug, they're in the USG office. You should probably get one. They're pretty awesome, and they work pretty well, and as opposed to past years. And the shirts are awesome too. So let me know about that. I'm open to points.
VP Maloney?
I would like to remind VP Bell to either please send his office hours or post them on the website.
I emailed to you like 25 minutes ago.
Fantastic. I will get those up when I get back.
Vice President Agrawal?
Is the speaker aware that his balloon art at the Welcome Back dance would be the most magnificent thing to have graced the game?
I am. It took a lot of time.
Secretary Mueller?
Just for clarification in the minutes, when does your meeting start Tuesday before?
It'll be at 6 p.m.
Okay, thank you.
Representative Bagat?
Is the speaker aware that you made an awesome bio numbers video for USG at the Student Activities Fair?
Thank you.
Any other points for our speaker? Okay. VP Maloney?
Hi, everyone. First of all, my office hours are Tuesdays and Thursdays, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. And the IT committee meeting is Monday, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. in the USG office. Basically, I was pretty busy this summer, mostly with doing a lot of things with the website. I fixed a lot of broken links in the archives, so now people will be able to access a lot of our old documents, which I think is cool. I implemented the new USG feedback form, which is currently on the website and can be viewed in all of its glory. I made some snazzy new menus. I think they're pretty snazzy. Oh, thank you. And I also put the Collegiate Link flyer board on the front page and secured a local redirecting host name for Collegiate Link, so people can just type in collegiatelink.case.edu or even just Collegiate Link if they are on the wired network, and they can get there. And oh, and I also got everything updated for the start of the semester, so there's like information about the representative vacancies and also the elections information. Thank you, Elections Commissioner Lupton / Representative Lupton, for helping with that. You wear many hats. But, oh, and in collaboration with Parliamentarian Brubaker, we now also have attendance spreadsheets on the website. So you can track your attendance. Yep. and other people. You can like stalk everyone's attendance records. It's going to be creeptastic. So other things I've been doing. Ooh, that wasn't supposed to happen. I plan to continue updating the website, revamping the look and feel to make it more visually appealing and organized throughout the school year, and also implementing VP Downey's new rolling funding form, which I think is pretty cool. And other stuff, I attended ITSPAC CSS subcommittee meetings this summer. ITSPAC, I believe, stands for Information Technology Service Planning and Action Committee, but I'm not 100% sure on that. And the CSS subcommittee is the Customer Service and Support Subcommittee. And basically, they take care of, the CSS division of ITS oversees the running of the help desk and the care centers on campus. And I was invited to be the student representative on their subcommittee. So I attended those meetings this summer. And somebody from CSS might want to come and talk to General Assembly about our experiences with the help desk and the care centers and other related services. So if that does come to pass, I'll keep everyone updated about that, if that's something we want to do. I also met with Lev Gonick, who's the director of ITS. He's like the guy at the top, like way at the top. And that was pretty cool. And I learned that he is planning, they're planning to separate the residential network from the network that serves the rest of the campus, so that we can have, you know, more bandwidth to ourselves, and hopefully better bandwidth usage policies. So I think that's pretty exciting. I'm pretty excited. And I'd like to encourage anybody who's at least a little bit interested to come to our first IT committee meeting, which will be on August 30th, which is this coming Monday. You don't have to be a computer nerd like I am to be on the committee. I'd just like to stress that if you have an interest in just addressing student concerns about information technology and just making the IT experience on this campus the best it can be, and have a willingness to learn any sort of technical information you might need to learn, I really encourage you to come and join the committee. And also, 2 more future plans. Unfortunately, filer.case.edu is going away, so I will be working with, I was approached by one of the people who runs Filer, and I'm going to be working with him to help student groups who do have their websites hosted on Filer to transition away from that service. And finally, I was also contacted by Mike Cubitt, who is the head of the CSS subdivision of ITS, about creating a presentation for freshman students about just the various IT services on campus and things. So I'm going to be planning that too. Open to points.
Representative Lupton.
Yeah, do you have, I'm not real aware, I was off the campus last year, so with Collegiate Link, are you required to do any of the programming behind Collegiate Link? Has there been issues with Collegiate Link thus far that you need to handle?
No, Collegiate Link is managed by a company called Student Voice, and they take care of like the back end stuff, so I don't have to deal with that. Mostly, the way I want to be involved with Collegiate Link is addressing students' usability concerns, especially working with the finance committee to make the finance module especially as user-friendly as it can be, and just helping with the transition to the new version. I will be setting up the election surveys that we'll use on Collegiate Link. That's another upcoming project for me, I guess.
Vice President, or I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson.
Is there a timeline for filer decommissioning and ResNet?
All I know is that ResNet, Lev said, would be coming sometime this semester. I don't have a timeline for filer decommissioning yet.
Is there going to be advance notice, because there's probably going to be a network outage?
Yeah, I would hope that there would be some sort of advance notice. I really hope that they would do that. I'm not sure if they will, but I hope so.
Vice President Downey.
Just to add on to what Kelly was saying about Collegiate Link, they're actually updating the system to the new system in about 2 weeks. They're contacting us at the end of this week to schedule a time. They said it only take about 45 minutes for the new system to go live. It's supposed to be a lot better. They've taken comments and feedback from student groups at about 100 and some universities for 2 years now, and then rolled that together and created almost a whole new system. There won't be any groups that will have to create new things. Everything will just be pushed over a new system, but it'll have a new look feel that they say will be a lot easier to use. So.
Any other points for our speaker? Thank you, Vice President Maloney. With that, we'll move into our elections update. So I would like to invite Election Commissioner Lupton up to the front.
Hi, USG. So election updates. We've been working on flyers, chalking, everything for freshmen for the past couple weeks. Who's on the commission? I guess that'd be the first thing. Myself, I'm the election commissioner. We have, in USG, we have Representative Matt Fernandez, Anthony Redensick, yeah, close enough, yeah, and Case Renard. So those are the 3 USG reps. And also we have Charity Taylor. She's a sophomore representative that used to be in USG last year. And also Jaylon Otisoglu. Sorry, Jaylon, if you're watching. So Jaylon, she's also in the election commission. So those are the 2 non-USG members. So pretty diverse, pretty young election commission. So we've been working really hard to get all the information out about the freshman election. So obviously you guys aren't freshmen. A couple of the people we invited are here tonight. So just go back. If you guys see freshmen, just keep updating them. Let them know. The big date right now is August 31st. It's next Tuesday. All letters of intent are due. So for everybody else, I guess caucuses, this is more towards you. There's currently arts and science, there's 2 positions open. Engineering, 1 position open. We got, I think, weather had a position open, and nursing we have a position open. So I think there's a position open everywhere. So how we're going to do that is there's going to be elections in General Assembly. That's going to be on the 7th of September. So that's a couple weeks from now, just to keep it open and get as many people as we can come in. So letters of intent for them will be due by, we've been publicizing it as August 31st, but we'll go by the rules of the Constitution on when those need to be in by, which I think is a couple days before the election. I think they can even show up the day of and run. So, but just keep getting that information out to them. So, but the big day is August 31st. That's the freshmen's letter of intent are due. So, any questions?
Vice President Downey.
Do we have a count, or do we know if we have letters of intent for all positions yet, or are we close?
Okay, yeah. So we just 2 days ago we got our first letters of intent in, which is really exciting because it was after the Student Activities Fair. We have, I think, currently freshman reps. I think probably 4. It might have turned 5. I haven't checked. Matt Fernandez is putting. Is it 4? Okay. He's been uploading them on the site. So I think we have 4 right now, which is pretty good because it's still a week away. So there's going to be one more big push. We're going to have this upcoming weekend to do some chalking a little closer because we don't want it to rain away. And also we're going to be going out to the freshman dorms and talking one-on-one, because I think talking one-on-one is the biggest way to get reps. That's how I became a representative. That's probably how a lot of you became representatives, because somebody came up to you and said, hey, why don't you run for USG? So that's what our plan is for the upcoming week. Any more questions?
Vice President Bell.
As a point of information, it's Jaylon Teshlu.
Teshlu. Okay, thanks.
Colleen.
Can you please update the assembly on where the referendum is in progress, or where we are with that, or maybe President Wynn can do that?
Yeah, I would love if President Wynn did that.
I will take that one. So the referendum right now, Doug, our parliamentarian has written a draft of the referendum, and it's going to SEC. SEC is meeting this week to discuss the final form or final version of it, which they will send to me by the end of this week, and then we will work it into our voting system for the first year election.
Just a heads up, and this might only be because the elections commissioner needs to determine
Point of,
What will clarify past vote of that referendum? I think the advice was former referendum, so some research is better than I just don't really how to where it's better than
point of information, what referendum are we talking about? Yeah.
This is about the Greek life referendum last year about the allocation of taking away about 20% and 19.4. So about 20% of the allocations that was mentioned last semester. So if you guys are familiar with that.
What happened is after classes were suspended,
Mhm.
the votes needed to create the referendum were presented by members of the community.
Mhm.
And they had necessary signatures in order to have a referendum vote. Because it passed, I think it was that, the deadline was screwy or something.
It was
so-
because the referendum, SEC sent out the referendum, but then Greek Life had a petition that was appropriate in which they had enough members sign the petition to create another referendum where the student body vote against SEC's decision. However, this was given and turned into USG approximately 4 days, 3 days before the end of classes start. So we couldn't have a session, a GA session, before that time to send out a referendum to the student body to vote on. So our rules state that we have to do so within 15 days, and for that reason we had to just work on this over the summer and then move it into our first year elections now. So that is the situation.
Gotcha. So the whole campus is going to be voting on the referendum.
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay, so there's going to be a little bit more publicity that we're going to need to do, USG, than I currently thought, so.
Any
Yeah,
other
PR,
points?
PR, get ready.
Any other points for our speaker? Okay, and then in open business, we will be voting
Thanks.
to approve the election commission. With that, I know that caucuses have not really met over the summer, but if we do have any updates in terms of caucus progress, you're welcome to share those at this time. Representative Bagat.
Hi, I'll be the pseudo speaker for the College of Arts and Sciences currently. I met with Dean Taylor as well as Lisa, I forget her last name. She does the marketing for the College of Arts and Sciences. And I met with them and I kind of got an idea for what they've been focusing on this semester, and I want to know how USG can help them out with that. Last year, during first semester, Arts and Sciences didn't accomplish a lot. We were lagging behind. We didn't have a lot of focus, so I wanted to make sure we hit the ground running this semester and kind of just maybe host referendums, just discussions a lot, and just see what we can do this semester. So we're going to be helping a lot out with Alumni Weekend. There's going to be a cookout for the College of Arts and Sciences on the 24th. Be there. I'm not sure if it's open to everyone on campus or just Arts and Science students. I'll find that out. We'll maybe, I'll talk to academic affairs. There might be a possible referendum topic about mandatory language requirements for Arts and Sciences students, as well as, once again, the bioethics discussion about global culture and diversity credits. And then also appointing meetings with different faculty in the College of Arts and Sciences. Open to points.
Any points for the speaker? Thank you, Representative.
Before I forget, we'll be meeting right after GA downstairs in one of the rooms.
Okay, are there any other caucus updates from the summer? Buki? Okay, I'm sorry, Representative Fernandez.
First year caucus last semester, we never concluded on the ice cream social that we had. We actually had a lot of feedback from them, and we typed up a portfolio that we passed on to the next freshman caucus, as well as we gave a copy to Dean Amon and Dean Scherger, and they really appreciated that.
Any other updates? Okay, with that, we will now move into new business. So at this time, Representative Beckett? At this time, we can entertain a motion to open nominations for our representatives. We have quite a few listed in your agenda. Representative Cummins.
I move to open nominations for representatives of the College of Arts and Sciences, Engineering, Nursing, and
Okay.
For clarity's sake, we will do arts and sciences first and go through them one at a time.
So do we have any nominations for the College of Arts and Sciences? Representative McCachran? Okay. Are you? Who's writing this down? So it's Alice Luo? Law? Okay. Any other nominations for arts and sciences? Representative Densick?
Thomas, I don't know if I'm going to pronounce it right, Lusniar. I think it's not like that. K-U-Z-N-I-A-R.
I'm sorry, Treasurer Moser. I'll get it. Representative Bagat?
I nominate Devin Smith Foxy Riviera. I don't know Wendell.
Can you spell that louder?
Vice President Hamilton?
I nominate Love It Era. It's in your my board report on your curriculum. Dispute subcommittee.
Representative Bell? I'm sorry, Vice President Bell. I'll get there.
Nominate Jaylon Teshlu.
Okay. Representative Irizarry? Representative Lupton?
UA.
Representative Bagat?
Nominate Andrew Brown.
President Nguyen?
I nominate Cecilia, or also known as Sichi Lee. That's S-I-Q-I-L-I.
S-I-Q-I.
S-I-Q-I, and last name is L-I.
Got it.
Any other nominations? Again, these nominations will stay open until we vote on them in General Assembly, I believe on September 7th, as Election Commissioner Lupton mentioned. Oh,
Neil O'Brien.
Neil O'Brien. Okay, now we will take nominations for the College of Engineering, or I'm sorry, the School of Engineering. Representative Zoltan.
Jessica Levin, L-E-V-I-N.
Representative Hahn.
I would like to nominate Rebecca Rosenberger.
Rosenberger.
Representative Fernandez. Representative Bell.
I'd like to nominate Logan Hubbard.
As in H-U-B-B-A-R-D.
Like the telescope.
That's Hubble.
Sorry. Like Scientology.
Representative McCachran.
Way off.
Stephanie.
Okay, any other nominations for the School of Engineering? Representative Kawashima? I'm sorry, Ms. Kawashima. Oh, why did I say that? I'm so sorry.
I had a point of information for the nomination for College of Arts and Sciences and for the rest of the colleges. This is for each representative who's interested in gaining a position. Does that mean that these representatives, these students, don't have to write a letter of intent?
They do. After these nominations will be received, our parliamentarian Brubaker will send them out an email explaining that they need to write a letter of intent, if they so choose, to include in our agenda during our elections. So you'll have information on these representatives. And then they will come to General Assembly. They will be given the opportunity to speak and answer questions, and the Assembly itself will vote. Colleen?
Just add to this that when you get your agenda that week, please read before, because it should be an effective, efficient process. And if there's going to be multiple nominations for one or two positions, it can be very, very long. So please be as efficient and prepared as possible.
Vice President Hamilton?
Point of information, will this election occur next week?
Because it has been advertised through to the entire campus in conjunction with PR for the freshman elections, it will happen in 2 weeks. So you do have time to email Secretary Mueller or Parliamentarian Brubaker if you have additional nominations after this session. So with that, are there any other nominations for the School of Engineering? Okay, for Francis Payne Bolton School of Nursing, Representative Bagat.
Two nominations. One is Tracy Ruska. The second one is Jake Kemp.
I'm sorry, Miss Mendel.
I'd like to nominate Carrie Foster.
Carrie Foster.
How do you spell Carrie?
C-A-R-R-I.
Just making sure.
Representative McCagran? And again, if you nominate someone tonight and you are unsure of the spelling of their name, make sure you come up to confirm that so we ensure that they get their email. I'm sorry, I don't know your last name. In?
I nominate Jennifer Kim.
Okay. Representative Wang?
I'd like to nominate Megan Eller.
Okay, any other nominations for the School of Nursing? Okay, and now for the Weatherhead School of Management representative. Representative Irizarry? Are there any nominations for the Weatherhead School of Management representative? Shayla Lee?
There's a runoff between them and
Okay. Any other nominations? Okay. Again, with all these nominations, please email Secretary Mueller and Parliamentarian Brubaker to add to that. President Nguyen.
Just a point of information, the election for these particular candidates will be on September 7th. So that's Tuesday before the first year elections as well as the Saturday of your retreat.
Okay, I will now entertain a motion to vote to approve the Election Commission. So we'll allow Commissioner Lupton to just give an introduction of his commission. You can ask him any questions about them, and then we will vote on it.
Okay, I already briefly said who they were. They're a great commission. They've already worked really hard for this because we actually already started about 3 weeks ago, so I hope that I get your approval.
Any questions for Commissioner Lupton? Representative Pagat?
Would the Fall Election Commission only oversee first-year students?
Yes, and because the referendum will be happening in conjunction with this election, they will kind of have a hand in promoting that one as well.
So if someone nominates Jalen, is she allowed to be on the election commission? Or I mean, if someone nominates for college life?
Yeah.
So I'm guessing the question is if Jalen was nominated for a College of Arts and Science position, is she allowed to be on the commission?
She needs to be elected. She is one of my people who are the non-USG representatives. So I guess if she's elected on Tuesday, that would complicate things. But there's 3 days.
The freshman
Yeah.
elections will take place on the same day as, they
But
will open the same day that we start elections in General Assembly.
Are they that Tuesday?
But the commission has to keep on working until elections are over.
That's correct.
Regardless. So Jalen cannot run for the representative of College of Arts and Science if she wants to stay on the election commission, because she is one of the non-USG members.
Yeah. So we'll work things out. I'll figure, I'll talk to her.
And Parliamentarian Brubaker can mention that in his email to Jalon. So are there any questions for Commissioner Lupton? Secretary Mueller?
I have one bit of concern here, and it's I almost wish that you had someone on your commission that had never been involved in USG, just to get that outside perspective, because right now you don't. So, I mean, if you could look for someone to add, but just to get that extra perspective, I think that'd be a great idea.
Representative Hahn?
You briefly mentioned that the election commission is young. Is there a specific reason why you chose that, or did it just happen now?
No, I specifically chose Young just because they just went through the fall elections. It's been 4 years since my freshman elections. So Jalon had a lot of experience, and then I was looking for a lot of insight coming from the younger. And I chose Charity Taylor because she is no longer in USG, to give me that kind of perspective for her choosing. And but it was intentional.
Okay. Representative, Ms. Sagawa.
For the nominations for College of Arts and Sciences, openings, but on there it says 3. Is it 2 or 3 openings?
I can clarify this. There will be 3 openings for the College of Arts and Sciences. We are expecting a letter of resignation from another member of the college. So I'm not sure if that has been received yet.
Yes, the letter has been received. Claire Hammond resigned as Arts and Sciences representative. She has commitments during GA.
Okay, so there's 3 openings in total.
Yes.
Representative Fernandez.
Ashwath Hanasekar.
I'm sorry, I don't know your last name yet. Hong. Okay, Representative Hong. Brandon Pack.
Do we have any questions about the election commission?
Okay, with that, I'm going to ask that if you approve of the Election Commission, signify by raising your hands. Okay, all those opposed? Abstentions? Okay, the commission passes. Congratulations, Commissioner Lupton.
Thank you.
Best wishes for a successful election. Is there any other new business? Okay, with that, we will move into open forum. Just for time, we're going to allow 5 minutes maximum.
Just have a question about the teacher service.
Colleen? Okay, so open forum is a time to discuss issues and comments that are pertinent to any of the USG topics. So if you know any student life concerns, academic affairs concerns, you want to hear about ways that we are promoting ourselves or doling out finances, this is the time to discuss those issues. So it's kind of your time to figure out what's going on, and we can hash out where USG stands as an organization on a lot of things that go on. So it's kind of just up to you as to what direction this takes. Representative Bagat.
So is everyone familiar, there's right in front of Bingham, there's an oval right in front of it, and there's a walkway, there's a concrete path that is built into the oval. On the opposite side of the quad, there's another oval with like trees on it, but there's a beaten path that students walk through all the time. How do people feel about taking a concrete pathway on that path, the beaten pathway that people usually walk across?
Vice President Downey.
I would actually be kind of against it. I think there's like too much concrete. It'd be nice if it was something other than concrete. Be like okay with the path, but like, I don't know, there's too much concrete. It'd be nice to have like some kind of something, yeah.
Could refer that to the Student Life Committee to take up in committee. Representative Hoffman.
So I was at Cornell this summer, and Cornell does a lot of sustainability things very similar to CASE. And they, a lot of times I had catered meals by their campus catering service, and all of their flatware and paper plates and everything is compostable. And so I didn't know, one of the teams is plastic everything, and I don't know if we were interested in how people felt about like writing a resolution about compostable / corn plastic flatware and such.
Again, sounds like another student life topic. Representative Fernandez.
I know last year we ran into the issue of having t-shirts too late. It's something we want to try.
They're already done.
They're the opposite. They're the red t-shirt.
Oh, there's red t-shirts?
Yep.
Vice President Hamilton.
Is this on? Yes. There's going to be a change to the Stages program, probably implemented next year, specifically adding flexibility to the university seminars where you don't have to pick a specific category, whether it be like mind or natural science or whatever other ones. I was wondering if I could get anyone's impression about it. That is going to be the only change that comes from what I know of. So I'd just like to hear it so that I can tell Dean Jeffrey.
Vice President Maloney.
All the cool stuff happens after I graduate. I think it's a really nice option, especially for freshmen who did not get a life of the mind first seminar, because then they have to take an NA seminar, and as anybody who's ever attempted to schedule an NA knows, there aren't a lot of them, and it's kind of hard to do one. And I think that will help. I think that will just help scheduling in general, because it's like, oh no, I have to get this NA. Oh no, it conflicts with my biology class I have to take. And as somebody who was in that position, I think it's
Representative Lupton?
I think the only con of that would be people will maybe take too many of the same genre. But really, I took all 3 different genres, and I couldn't tell the difference. So I think there's no con.
Treasurer Moser?
I like to see for moving on to greens. For the South Loop, I think it would make a lot more sense if they went to Little Italy and maybe made a stop in Little Italy rather than go up Edgeville where very few people live and going and make a stop. I think it'd be a benefit.
Representative Cummins?
So how many seniors have finished their seniors portfolio?
Any others? Out of?
Colleen?
So Mayo Bullock contacted me today. She is, among many things, she's chair of the Tradition Committee. Chair of the Tradition Committee is sponsoring barbecue this Friday, which you're going to hear more about if you're already in the community hour. Welcome to that barbecue. She wondered if you all wanted to have a presence at the barbecue. And my brain immediately went to the boxes of mugs that are sitting in the office. So I wondered how you felt about taking those to the barbecue on Friday and disseminating it, and everybody wearing a red shirt and running around and having fun at the barbecue. What do you think? Yeah? Definitely good. All right, so Jared, may I assume then, are you are you available to get the boxes, get some help, get boxes down there, and everybody wear the red shirt? All right.
Just email me your time.
Yes, well, why don't I email you the specifics and you can send them? Okay, great.
Okay.
She'll love that.
Vice President Downey?
So this is actually an idea I was kind of playing around with last year, but it always seems like there's a lot of flyers up. It gets really messy on all those 4-way boards. And I thought it'd be really cool, I'm not sure if this is IT or student life, but if we could get some screens that had some plexiglass over them and actually have those not totally in place of where you post flyers, but have those as kind of like the outdoor plasma screens. So we have that, maybe even stick like a solar panel up there and actually be more sustainable that way. I don't know if that's feasible at all, but I just want to throw it out there.
That is time for open forum, unless someone wants to. But President
I
Wynn?
move to extend open forum by a minute. Second.
All in favor of extending open forum by a minute? Okay. President Wynn?
I guess add on to what Colin said, actually that has been looked at. If you are not aware, USG has a brother organization, I would say, or a sister organization called Compass, which is the Committee on Master Plan and Student Space that was started last year by the Deeply Student Life, and they talked very in depth about the flyering board and I think that was going to continue to this year. So hopefully that will, if you would like to, I guess, be a part of that, there will be members. Wow.
Vice President Maloney?
I can, Student Affairs IT is in charge of photos.case.edu, which is the website that displays all the flyers on the screens we already have. So I can maybe talk to Joel back about that. If you want me to just like bounce off him and see if it would be something we want to try to cooperate.
Okay, and with that, the 1-minute extension has passed. So we are now in our advisors report. Colleen?
This will be real simple until we get our full assembly, and then I'll be a little more specific with what I'd like to do this year. But I just want to say welcome back, and I think I speak for all of you exec when I say it is extremely wonderful
Yes?
Do we do announcements?
We are including announcements tonight. It was not in the printed agenda. So with that, we will move into announcements. Representative Cummins?
Go Greek if you're not already.
Representative Bagat?
Don't forget to sign up for Case for Community Day, September 17th. Go online, I don't know the link, but I think it's www.case.edu/CFC.
/events/CFC. Representative Lupton?
Yeah, just keep the hype going about USG, so spread the word. Letters of intent, everyone on campus, get letters of intent.
Representative Maloney? I'm sorry, Vice President Maloney.
I'd just like to let everyone know that the Bellflower ITS Care Center on Bellflower Road is now open until 10 p.m. To extend student drop-off convenience. So, yep.
Representative Cummins? All in favor? Oh, I'm sorry, I need a second first.
Second.
All in favor? All opposed? USG is now adjourned.